welcome to another video! When the Demolisher was leaked onto the internet, when it first had its images leaked onto the internet, and when it came out, people were going crazy for the Banana Mag. The Banana Mag is basically the one magazine you need in order to make your realistic looking Nerf blaster look more real, because it looks like an actual banana magazine that you see in real life with firearms. So people love this thing. I, however, have many faults with it. One, I don't really care about the looks of it. Straight mags work perfectly fine, drums are decent, and it only holds 10 rounds, which is pathetic, especially when I think the 18-round magazine should be the standard for, like, everything. I can't deal with 12, 12 is just not enough for me, 10 is pathetic, 6, why are we even using 6-round magazines anymore? So, this is where BlasterParts.com comes in. BlasterParts.com has been making a 15-round banana mag, and if I put it behind the Nerf one, I'm going to try and line these up as best as I can. You can definitely tell there is a size difference. The second big difference between these two mags is the feel, which is really weird for me to say because no one talks about the feel of their magazines. They've kind of been the same since they came out. We usually talk about the clip release, where that's located, how does that feel, but there is a feel difference between these two. The only way I can kind of describe what this feels like is it's a very soft texture. It's not rough, it's not slick, it's very soft. You can definitely tell it's there. It doesn't add like a grip to it, but it has a nice feeling to it. The only way I can describe it beyond that is through sound. So this is what dragging a plier lightly over the BlasterParts mag sounds like. I'm going to get close to my microphone. And this is the Nerf clip. They've been doing it the same since they kind of first created these. They're slick plastic. Nothing has really changed. This is what this sounds like. There's nothing. Another part of the feel difference between these two is the construction. The BlasterParts mag feels thicker. It feels sturdy. It feels really good. And it actually is slightly thicker if I look at it with just my eyes. Let me try and get these up next to each other. It's slightly thicker than the Nerf mag. So that leads me to believe that it's going to be much more reliable, especially when you're loading darts and the heads are rubbing up against the, I guess this would be the front side of the mag. I've had this happen before with Nerf mags where you're loading it and it just feels tough pushing it down because you have the rubber rubbing up against the plastic, and I've had a few times where that leads to darts coming up like that in the magazine. And I have not had that problem even when I'm deliberately loading the darts, trying to get them to rub up against the sides, so that is nice. The squishiness factor between these two is different. The Nerf mag, you can definitely squish it very easily. It's not thick plastic, it's kind of flimsy. Especially, I can do that very, very easily with it. It's just squishy. The BlasterParts mag is still squishy. They're all going to be squishy unless you get like one made out of metal, but it doesn't have that popping problem that the Nerf mag has, and it takes a little bit more force to push it down, so I thought I'd mention that. Besides those, these are basically the same thing. They are Nerf mags or clips, and they hold your darts and load them into your blaster, and both of them do that perfectly. I've not had any problems with this magazine when I'm loading it into a Strife and just going crazy like that with a trigger. It loads into a pump grip long shot, shoots slow, mid, and high rate of fire, just like a normal clip should. While I do have a lot of nice things to say about this mag, there is one thing that I basically consistently touch upon when it comes to complaints, when it comes to BlasterParts stuff. Price point. This thing costs 13.9 euros before VAT and taxes and shipping and all that stuff, which is about $16 USD before VAT and shipping and all that stuff. That is quite a lot of money for a 15-round mag, especially since Hasbro used to sell 18-round magazines for about $10 with darts. So if you live in the US, I can't really see a reason to buy this. However, for the Europeans who are used to having the euro as their currency and they live closer to BlasterParts headquarters, this might be an awesome option for you. So there you go. BlasterParts, you should be very proud with what you've made because we all know,
you know, the Germans always make good stuff.
For the rest of you, I hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, have a great day wherever you are.